Hello, hello. It's Afia, the money lady, here to talk about one of the most fantastic loans that I have been dreaming of doing for the past 23 years in this industry, and it just happens to be called the Dreammaker. What is the Dreammaker loan? The Dreammaker loan is the loan that the client that normally cannot get a regular FHA loan, conventional loan, USDA, VA, all the other mortgages before. Why is this program such a dream, just like the name, the Dreammaker? It's for the average immigrant, the average self-employed borrower, the average worker, the person that doesn't have 800, 850 credit score, the person that doesn't have hundreds and hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in the bank of assets. It is not a cookie cutter loan. You know, I like to think outside the box when it comes to my clients. That's why I've been doing this for so long. Let's dive deep into the Dreammaker. The Dreammaker program, I'm going to give you an example of a borrower so you can imagine yourself in this position and how I'm able to help you with the Dreammaker loan. So you came to this country from Jamaica, from Grenada, from Italy, from Rome, from anywhere. And when you first come over here, what do you have to do? You have to get legal. You have to apply for a TIN number. You have to apply for a number that the American government can track you on, right? And then you want to get a job. So you go into whatever authority that you have to go to in order to get the permit to work in this country. You start working a job at ABC company. You're there for 1-2 years without a social. You're waiting for your social. You're going through the green card process. Then you finally get your green card. Ta-da, congratulations, right? Now you want the American dream. You want to buy a home. And then you come to a lender and we say, okay, give me 2 years of W-2s or your tax returns, 1 month of your paycheck stubs, and 2 months of your bank statements. You can give me your bank statements. You can give me your 1099s, but you can't give me your W-2. Why? Because you were working legally here, but with a TIN number. You didn't have a social. You just got your social in January of 2025. And you're making good money, $50 an hour, 40 hours a week, the same amount of hours you've been working since you entered this country, but now you're making it as a W-2 employee. I can't give you a loan FHA because you're going from self-employed to W-2. That's different qualifications. When you have a consultation with me, I will go deeper into that. This Dreammaker loan allows me not to deny your loan. It allows me to get you into a program which is equivalent to the rent with the option to buy, but you have all the perks of a homeowner. You get to file all of your mortgage payments that you get at the end of the year when you get your 1098 from your mortgage company. You get to take that to your tax preparer or your accountant and write off all of that interest that you have paid on that particular program. You also get to gain equity in your property. You buy the property, you go into this program this year, and the purchase price is $500,000. The value goes up from $500,000 to $550,000 in a year's time, 6 months' time, depending on whatever the economy does. We always know real estate appreciates. It rarely depreciates. You get to use that equity. You get to get that money out of that property. So instead of renting at your apartment complex or your townhouse with your private landlord and giving all your money away every single month, at the end of the year, you are going to be getting equity out of the property. So what programs, what income types can you use for this program? You can use 1099 where you are basically a independent contractor with whoever you work with. You get a 1099 at the end of the year, you file your taxes, you go about your business. You can have W-2, regular employee employer relationship where you go to work, you get paid, they take your taxes out. We can do that program. We can also do a self-employed borrower. That's somebody who has ABC donut shop, ABC electrical company, contract company, whatever the situation is. You file your taxes, you give me your taxes, we go ahead and do the loan for you. You can do one of my favorites, bank statement programs. That's somebody that makes a lot of money in their business, but they don't do regular conventional paycheck stubs. They get invoices, but all of their money filters through their bank account, and we can qualify you that way. All of these programs, I'm just giving you a snapshot of some of the guidelines. Once you have a consultation with me, I'll go deeper into the actual program that you would qualify for and get you into that program. You have to contact me, the Money Lady, today at 443-226-3610. If somebody denied you because your income was not enough and sufficient for FHA, conventional, and any other loan, do not give up. Contact me, the Money Lady, at 443-226-3610. You can also see me on YouTube at the Money Lady, and also Instagram at _Money Lady. And you can also go to my website at www.stoprenting.biz. Do not forget what I always say. If it doesn't make money, it does not make sense. Do not give up, and make sure that your dreams come true with the Dream Maker Loan. Have a good one.